If you are involved in your local school plays or productions, or you like to be in front of the camera working in some capacity, or you just like being involved in the whole process, drama is definitely a career. And you can make it a career without having to be an award-winning actor or actress, although that is one of the roles you could take. So we're going to look at the wide variety of ways you can be involved in drama, theater, and things like that and still have a career in it without maybe being the star of the show. First, obviously, you could go to Hollywood because, as we know, that's where the majority of things are done in this department. Now, if you're thinking the play route, like actual stage, well, there's lots of cities that do that. If you're thinking film, it's probably Hollywood. And again, I have a student of mine who actually graduated, went to college, majored in film, and now works out in Hollywood. Is he a star? Nope. He's a cameraman who is turning himself into a producer. So again, he's working his way up, but he went out to Hollywood and he did it. So don't let anybody tell you your dreams are too big. He came from a very small town and now he's in Hollywood. So if this is what you want to do, and this is a passion of yours and you've got interest in it, by all means, go where the action is, and it could be Hollywood. You could do some behind the scenes work. For instance, makeup artists are needed all over the place when it comes to Hollywood, film, theater. They need people behind the scenes doing makeup. Maybe you've done that at your local school. My school, when they do productions, they have a makeup team, and that's what that team does. They are not part of the play on the stage, but they're a huge part of it because they're actually in charge of all the makeup and the hairstyles for the people that everybody is seeing. So if that's something you're interested in and you like to do, that definitely could work in drama. Costume makeup. Again, if you have worked in any of your theater productions in school, maybe you've been the person who's tried to figure out the costumes and how everybody's going to look and how it fits into the story. If that's something that you enjoy doing, it's kind of like fashion because that's really what you're doing, then that could be some way that you could get involved in film or drama, is you could be the person who actually tries to make everybody look the part. So again, another way to get involved. If you actually like to do the camera work, so you, like my student, you want to be behind the camera actually doing it. If you're saying, how did he get involved in that? He did it in high school. He walked around and he would do little mini productions with cameras and stuff. That's how he got interested in it. And then as his interest grew and his passion grew, he grew into more of this type of camera work, where he's doing the big stuff. He's even done TV shows, countless TV shows, which I'm sure you have seen. He's been one of the camera guys for those. So if that's something that you're interested in, or you find yourself always wanting to create a little mini motion picture, then maybe this is something you could do. And remember, I mentioned he started as a cameraman, and now it's been about 10 years, and he's on the verge of becoming a producer. So he's moving up the ladder. He's going where his passion is taking him. You could do voice and animation. If that's something that interests you. If you like that part of thing, if you see a lot of the animation that comes out now and you want to be behind the scenes doing that. So maybe you don't like the camera as much, but you still want to act and you want to act with your voice. Definitely opportunities to do that. Think of all the cartoons that are out there. Think of all the animated shows that are out there. Even things for kids that are like CD-ROMs or learning devices. They need voices for that. So that is definitely a field that you could go into. Of course, you could be the person in front of the camera itself. You could be an actor. And when I say actor, I do mean actors and actresses. But you'll find if you go to Hollywood, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, they call you an actor. That's the term for it. So if you're involved in school plays and you really enjoy that and you kind of thrive with it, I have seen certain students of mine, when they hit the stage, it's like, holy mackerel, you have a talent. And you can just tell it's pouring out of them naturally, that they just love doing it. And so if you're somebody like that, you can actually pursue that. You can pursue that in college as a major if you would want to. So the first thing, get experience. So if this is something that you're nodding and going, yeah, I actually like some of this stuff, then get experience. Get involved in local productions. If your school doesn't do plays and stuff, fine. Go locally and find the local theater that does, and get involved in the production of those shows. And you'll start gaining experience that you'll need to actually move forward in this type of a career. And then when you go to college, you're going to want to look for a college that has performing arts in it. So that's what, notice I mentioned that my student who is out in Hollywood now went to college. Well, he majored in the performing arts. He worked with the theater. He worked with different productions that were done on campus. That was his major. So you can actually major in this, and they teach you the ins and outs of the business, and then you're ready to go. So if you like theater, if you like acting, if you like the whole process of a play or everything that goes into it, and that really is where you seem to thrive, then there are so many opportunities you can have in drama that can turn into a pretty good career. We'll see you next time.